Hi, I'm Dr Aimee. I'm a clinician at Skin Viva and I'm going to be seeing you for your appointment. So I just thought I'd give you some tips really on how to prepare for your appointment. Basically, it's really important that you remain really open-minded about your consultation or your treatment that you're having with us. When you come to an appointment, we do a really in-detailed discussion with you about what kind of look you're going for. So you might want to think about, are you trying to look a bit less tired? Are you trying to look a bit fresher? Are you trying to maybe just look how you do now and just maintain your look? Or are you trying to just maybe take a couple of years off your age? Or are you trying to just hide fine lines, things like that? So have a little look in the mirror and just decide exactly the type of look that you're going for, and just have a rough idea of what you want, and that will just really help us plan your treatment for you. Try and be guided as well by what we say to you. So I'll get you to hold the mirror up and we'll just go through your face and just highlight any areas that you want to talk about in more detail. And it's really important just to stay really open-minded, because what you think might be right for you, I might look at your face and say, well actually I think that you've got really great structure here or really great volume, but actually what would really help is if we did some treatment here, and that would help bring out that part of your face a bit more. So it's really important just to try and stay really open-minded about your treatment. If you've got any questions about any treatment, which is normal and we expect you to come with questions, if you want to, you can just jot them down or just remember them mentally and ask us. So if you want to know, what other treatments might be available for you, if you've seen things on the website, have a look around, and if you want to know a little bit more about those treatments, just ask and we'll be happy to provide you with information and explain to you if we feel they would be suitable for you. We always go through all the treatments that are available that would meet your needs and what you're looking for. We would go through the advantages and disadvantages. We'd also explain to you about the products that we're going to be using, so that you can make the right decision about which product would be right for you and why you might want to use that product as well. Some clients, or some of you, may come in and not really know about the treatment options that are available and not really know what would be right for you, which is very, very normal, and we get a lot of that, and that's why we're here. We're here to guide you and explain to you what treatments we have available and what would really work for you. If you're unsure, we can also do what we call facial profiling, which is where we hand you the mirror, we'll talk to you about your face and the look that you're trying to achieve, and we'll guide you as to what treatments we think would be most suitable for you and come up with a plan. So it might not be that we do it all at once, it might be that we want to phase it and do different phases of treatment. So we're bringing you back for repeated treatments and looking at tweaking different areas. So if you're unsure, just ask for facial profiling and we can also help assist with what we want to do for you. Another thing you might want to think about is anyone that you've noticed or any photos that you've seen where something looks nice. So if you've seen some nice cheeks, or you've seen some nice lips, or there's a certain maybe nose that you've seen that you quite like the look of, maybe bring those photos in, and that will help me look and just get a bit of an idea of the kind of look that you want to go for. And also sometimes it's really useful to bring photos in of looks that you don't want to look like, just so we can get a really good idea of you as an individual about the kind of look that you're going for. You might want to consider things about actual treatment itself. So for example, you might want to avoid any social occasions or any parties or anything like that for a couple of weeks. We try and say plan your treatment 2 weeks in advance to allow time for any bruising or swelling to go down, so that you can look your best for the event that you might have planned it for. We also say try and avoid alcohol the day before and for the day after your treatment, because that can help contribute to bruising, which obviously we don't want to do. We want to try and minimise that. If you take a lot of medication, that's absolutely fine, but we advise that maybe you want to bring a list of your medications. So it just makes it a bit easier and a bit quicker on the day when we know what you're taking and any medical conditions that you might have. While we're on the topic of medical conditions and medication that you might take, if you take any blood thinners, sometimes it might be a good idea to stop taking those blood thinners just a little bit before the appointment. However, obviously if you're taking them for medical reasons, it's essential in some cases for you to continue taking those. So we advise you to consult your doctor or your GP about taking those medications, and if it is safe to do so, to stop taking them. Never stop taking medication unless you've spoken to your doctor about it. So it's natural for you to be nervous or anxious about your appointment here, or consultation, or even if you're coming in for the actual treatment. But what I would say is try and stay positive about the experience, try and remain really calm. We want you to be excited about today, and you should be really excited about coming for your treatment, because we're making a positive difference to the way you feel. And everybody that works here, from reception to the people who work behind the scenes, we're all so positive here, and we really do welcome you, and we really want you to have a good time. So try and relax, try and stay open-minded, and just get excited really about this positive change that's going to happen.